to Andromeda. No, Andromeda bought it. Which bought the Courier, I would assume then. Yep, so we are going to see Slither Zephyr bottom. Both teams looks like they had some reconnection issues there. That's interesting. Soul Reaper, Hammer is, top, Chipper solo mid. Yeah, so instead of getting like a chain stun combo or a slow stun combo, they elected for just more of a babysit role coming from Soul Reaper, I would assume, and do a better mid game. Because if you have like a Pyromancer or something, yeah, you have that chain stun through the early game, and it's still nice in mid game, but it's not as big as a Soul Reaper, or as big as a Soul Reaper could be. So we do see a couple wards here, and vote to pause, vote to pause, vote to pause, vote to pause, and there it goes. Dual roaming strat. This is it. Andromeda and Witch. Witch with a 700 range stun. But technically you can only target 500 radius or 500 range away, and Andromeda with a 500 range stun. So, I like to see dual roaming strats. Oh, Word of Revelation right there. Wait a second. How is this blocked? Zarek, did you happen to catch how the bottom creep hole was blocked? Somebody was standing next to it. Okay, I didn't quite catch that. Because it's 30 seconds now, so it should be not blocked. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. God, I love pauses. Nah, but we are going to see essentially a dual roaming strat. It wouldn't even surprise me to see a lot of pressure being put on bottom, excuse me, to try and help out this sexy Soul Stealer that is manning up and taking the far lane solo. Puppet with his strings hasn't even gotten that skill yet. I'm sure he'll get it here shortly. Yeah, I mean, they have the stun from Andro, the stun from Witch, and the strings Puppeteers hold from Puppet. I mean, that's going to give you a level 1 first blood on a Chipper if you hit all three. Talking about diarrhea. This is a no bueno. Yeah, dude, obviously the guy's got to take a poop. So that is perfectly acceptable. For those of you that also don't know, I have a bit of a stomach issue myself, so I have to poop 19 times a day. 19 is an exaggeration, but I actually do have a stomach problem. So that's another reason why I like to co-cast in case I have to go use the restroom. Maybe a little TMI, I'm sorry. But yeah, we do see Zephyr down here actually bought anti-wards so they could pull and hopefully take down the rune ward, not allowing Chipper to get those runes early. Man, this pause sucks. But yeah, anti-wards. I don't know if that ward on bottom is going to be able to see Nike's ward of sight over there to the right. And then, like we said, pretty common rune ward over here to the right of the bottom rune. To the right, actually, of the creep spawn, where I don't even know what that is. What is that, Zarek? What do we call this little stone broken wall, like not cathedral, but like Stonehenge looking thing? We're just gonna call that Stonehenge. What? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Wow, this ruins. Gotcha. This pause is forever. The only reason we're not speeding up through this pause is it would actually desync us and take quite some time. I believe my customers are updating their League of Legends. Is this true? Get out of my store. Get out. Get out of my store. League of Legends has no place in my store. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a really good player. I'm going to outlane control you. Watch, you'll never even get to the creep wave because I'm going to deny every single... What? There's no denying? Oh, no! Hang on. Is there a range indicator on every single skill possible? So you never have to actually know your position and you can just see it? Oh, no! God, people have to cheat in this game and add mods to have that kind of shit. Come on. Batty. He's like, I like level 1ing dragons. And for those of you that don't know, the jungle in League of Legends gives buffs. So it's worth it to actually jungle as a 5-man team from level 1 to 3. Back in the day it was. I don't know about now. And that's not entirely accurate. It was situational, but it's like level 1 congoring, except far more useful and far more viable. Wow. This pause is taking forever. Doug, Mr. League of Legends player, who also has purchased Heroes of New Earth, but prefers League of Legends. We're going to do an interview with you. You don't want to talk on the internet? Why, is the internet too harsh for you? You scared? The internet thinks you sound like who? Michael Cera? You kind of look like him too. Aww. Anyway, he's back. Just as I was about to start eating my burrito from Qdoba. Nom nom nom. Okay. So now that I'm completely out of the mood to cast this game, because that pause was stupid, we are going to see Witch and Andro picking up that haste rune. Going to come here in mid. This is looking like a no bueno. Witch coming in. He's going to land that stun. Bam! There it is. Andro going to chain it, and then Puppet is going to come in with a hold. Are they going to get this level 1 first blood? Andro needs to be careful not to take too much damage from that tower. And there it is. Andromeda is going to haste all the way back to base or have to flask or Rune of the Blight up. And yes, I do call health potions flasks. Get over it. Good wards by Zephyr here. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think they downed any of the wards. Yep. I don't know why that was not spawned. That is very awkward. Both roamers looking like they want to come here on bottom. Soul Stealer doing a good job denying relatively heavily, I would assume. And there comes the Gust, actually. Slither may be trying to go for something here. Two stunners coming in from behind, although they were not in the greatest of timing windows because the creep wave's right there. Soul Stealer coming in. Stun going out from Andromeda. Witch is going to chain it here. No, they don't even need to. Oh, yeah, he does, just to be safe. And Slither going down on bottom, so Tony Bubs, excuse me, picking up the kill. And now we have a tri-lane bottom. It does look like Zephyr is trying to find the ward somehow, some way, not realizing that I believe he just despawned his own creep again. Huge spike coming out for fluff and stuff. God, this bot lane for this Legion side. Step it up. I'm JK. They're actually, you know, buying... They're just going to start resuming. You know, buying those anti-wards right off the bat is actually really a good idea. A lot of really top-tier teams do it under certain situational like circumstances, and it's a good idea. But if you don't down any of the wards, it's a waste of 200 early gold that could definitely be used for last-hitting material on a Zephyr or for more regen items on a support. So it kind of sucks not being able to down either of the wards that this Hellborn side has placed. And as you'll excuse me, one more bite of my sexy Qdoba burrito. My customers are asking if I have a mute button. They've yet to realize I have the micromanagement to just move my microphone away from my mouth. Rape. And as Zarek, the cameraman, has just made a hilarious joke, this game is pause-tastic, as he said. Ugh! I'm in pain from laughing so hard. And for those of you that think I'm being a dick and being sarcastic, I'm actually not. It was really funny. My headset was away when he said it. I actually thought that was really funny. Andromeda, level 2. Witch, level 2. Soul Stealer level 2. Jaws, Brah, Jaw in the mid at 3. And Bubbles at 3. Hammer at 2, Soul Reaper at 2. Chipper at 3. Zeph at 1. Slither at 2. And Dr. Pepper in my mouth. Uh-oh. A little bit of BM here coming out from Hellfire. Not allowing the pause. Guy needed a restart or something. Come on now. Huge lag spike. It happens. Kind of BM, but I think you can control him considering he's DC'd. I think they'll be fine. Ow. I gotta fix my leg. My leg fell asleep. No. God.